look beautiful. Hey guys and gals, Sweet Scoots here again, and we are going to do the Road King now. We're going to lower it and put some new shock boots on that are deteriorated on the bike. That's a big word, deteriorated. So this is the bike we're going to be doing. And as you see, it sits up pretty high. We'll measure it just so we have an idea on this one. We got a big storm coming in too. We're going to have to probably put the garage door down, but here we are. It is at about 7.5-ish at the bottom of the pipe. Now, if you want a free sample of our lubricant, all you got to do is email us at sweetprojectcars@gmail.com or comment to us, and we will send it out to you free of charge. Julio, tell everybody where all the tools are, man.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción del video para todas las herramientas.
Thank you, Julio Cesar Chavez Bill. So, if you want to see how we did the Street Glide, which is that bike right there under the pink cover, that's our last video. No more light flickering on the videos. We had to go from 50 hertz to 60 hertz on the settings, and that took care of the problem. I'm gonna do this in my bare feet today because it's like 74 degrees. I just feel like being barefooted. And as I said before, the issue with these bags is the shock bump here is straight up and down. There's no give, no leeway to move that back. So we're going to alter this to allow for the shock to be over in this area. Here's the boots that I'm talking about. We're going to put our lift, scissor lift underneath the bike and get it raised up so the tire is just off the ground and barely touching to take tension off of these bolts so we can remove them. And if you don't have one of these scissor lifts, I highly recommend getting one. This thing is the bomb. Okay, your tire is just off. I'll let it down just a little bit, right there. That should do it. I love these wrenches. You can tell if you got the tension off of it by how well it breaks loose. Now what I do is I put a little of that lubricant I was telling you I'd give you, just a little bit right down inside there. That way it slides right on. Bingo. And I usually put a little anti-seize on the bolts, torque them down to 45 pounds like I've told you in the prior. Alright, so we're using this really good, awesome, butt-kicking torque wrench, 45 foot-pounds. But it's going to be very interesting how I get the bags to fit where the shocks are now. So we're going to lower it down till the bolt just goes through. A little bit more. There. She's in. We'll do the other side. Be right back. Nylock nut. 45 pounds. It's a really simple process. All right, here's what I'm talking about with the shock. You see how it's hitting right here? And it pretty much will clear up here. But we're going to move that back. And I'll show you how we do it. Okay, looking at it like that, looks like it's got to come back somewhere in here. Maybe a little higher. We can always adjust it if we have to. Told you it was gonna rain. When it rains here in Florida, it comes down. It's going to rain for a few hours. This is what turns everything green. And we get a little humidity from it, but no big deal. I'll take this and shovel leaves before I will snow. Time to let her down. You always want to check your kickstand, make sure it's where it's supposed to be. Last thing you want to do is lower that thing down and have the kickstand not where it's supposed to be. How do I know that? Because I had it happen once and I quickly grabbed it before the bike went over, A over T. There she is. I think it looks a lot better lower. All right, now we're gonna get on the bags. So here's our mark. You can see it fairly clear. This heat gun, if you look at some of our older videos on Sweet Project Cars, our other channel, we've had this thing forever and it just keeps going and going and going and going. So we're just going to warm it up. We're going to use some tools like this handle of this rubber mallet and press it in. I've got gloves on so I can touch it with my fingers when I want. So I'll go try it. See, I know I'm gonna have to melt that down right there, but it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it so far. Looks like it's gonna be pretty perfect. All I gotta do is get that down there. It's either that or buy hard bags. I'm not doing that. I don't like these bags on there anyhow, but the bike looks, like I said in the other video, stupid without them on it. Let's go try it. All right, it's on. We did it. It's all bolted down. That worked like a charm. We're gonna do the other side and then take a look at it. All right, we got the other bag done. Went on like a glove, looked beautiful. Sets pretty good once it cools down. We're gonna go try it. I'm back, so that tells you it didn't go on. I need to push this in a little more. All right, we got it done. It looks great. Looks much better lower. It's got a nice little stance to it now. That's it. That's all you can see is that right there. Looks a ton better. Needs some tires too. Sweet Scoots out.